Hey parents, if you've been totally caught up in the absolute swirl of acronyms, deadlines, and just the general stress that surrounds the New South Wales school placement tests, well, you're in exactly the right place. Look, I know it can feel completely overwhelming. It's a lot. But in this quick 3-minute explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're going to show you exactly how to prep calmly and, most importantly, effectively. All right, let's dive right in.
So let's start with the absolute most fundamental question every single new parent faces when they step into this highly competitive ecosystem. What exactly are these tests? You know, it is so easy to get totally stressed out by those playground rumors, the ones that make these exams sound honestly terrifying. But actually, once we break the core concepts down, the whole process becomes incredibly manageable.
Fundamentally, we're looking at two distinct pathways here. First up, you have the Opportunity Class, or OC test. This one is sat by Year 4 students who are going after those accelerated learning placements for Year 5. Then, fast forward a couple of years, and you've got the Selective High School test. Now, this one is designed for Year 6 students, and the goal there is securing a spot in one of those tuition-free, top-tier public high schools starting in Year 7.
Now, both of these tests have recently shifted over to a strictly timed Cambridge-style format. They're going to cover reading, mathematical reasoning, and thinking skills. Plus, the selective test throws in a specific writing task, too. But here's the absolutely crucial point to remember. The real challenge isn't just the difficulty of any single question. It's that the specific format tests abstract logic rather than just pure memorization, and it does it under intense time pressure. It creates this totally unfamiliar environment, and honestly, that's what trips kids up and takes them completely by surprise.
So how exactly do we eliminate that element of surprise? Well, it comes down to massive targeted exposure. 50,000 plus. That is the huge bank of current Cambridge-style questions that the AcePath platform brings to the table. And let me be clear, this is absolutely not about memorizing specific answers. No way. Instead, it's about systematically building your child's cognitive stamina. It's about creating this deep familiarity with the testing style way before test day actually arrives.
All of this exposure, it's completely built into a full at-home preparation system. Inside AcePath, you're looking at timed, Cambridge-style quizzes, a personal mistake notebook, a spaced repetition vocabulary builder, and a super clean progress dashboard. These digital tools are specifically engineered to make prep efficient and, most importantly, transparent, which means, and parents, you'll love this, you no longer have to constantly hover over your kids or spend your evenings marking endless practice papers by hand.
Now that Mystic notebook specifically, it's a literal game changer. Every single time your child gets a question wrong, the system automatically captures and groups those incorrect answers for a targeted review. So instead of wasting incredibly frustrating hours just redoing entire practice packs from scratch, this tool acts as an automatic diagnostic. It isolates and helps fix those weak spots instantly. It's just so much smarter.
On top of that, we know reading and writing performance on these tests relies heavily on having a really vast vocabulary. AcePath uses something called spaced repetition. It's this fascinating technique that actually kind of hacks the brain's forgetting curve. It automatically delivers the exact right words to your child right before they are naturally going to forget them. It's wild. Just 10 minutes a day with this feature compounds into a truly massive advantage by exam day.
So, what does a successful timeline actually look like for the most prepared families out there? Well, 12 months out, the focus is entirely on familiarity, just short little daily sessions. Then, at the 6-month mark, that shifts to focus practice. That's when you really lean on that diagnostic mistake notebook we talked about to target specific weaknesses. And finally, 6 to 8 weeks out, the focus completely turns to full mock exams under real, strictly timed conditions. It just creates a highly sustainable, low-stress rhythm.
Which really brings us to the core philosophy behind the entire platform. Confidence, not cramming. The ultimate goal of this whole process, and really the core reason AcePath is engineered the exact way it is to ensure your child can walk right into that exam room feeling calm, feeling entirely familiar with the format, and truly deeply prepared.
If you want to experience this exact exam format and really see this platform's engine firsthand without committing to a single thing, head on over to acepath.com.au and try out the free sample quiz today. But before you go, I want you to ask yourself one quick question. Is your current preparation strategy just frantically chasing a test score, or is it actually building the deep, lasting academic confidence your child is going to carry with them for the rest of their life? Thanks so much for joining me for this quick explainer, and hey, best of luck all the road to test day.